name is Waisele Serevi, and I played rugby for Fiji for 21 years at international level, and I played in 7 Rugby World Cups. 4 Rugby World Cups in 7's rugby, and 3 in 15's rugby. And I won 2 World Cup 7s for my country, Fiji. And I played rugby 4 years in Japan, 1 year and a half in Leicester in the UK, and 4 years in France, MARSAN in France. France was important to our family because that was where my wife resigned from the military in 1999, the World Cup in Toulouse, when France and Fiji met in that historical game. When Fiji nearly beat France, my wife came to France and she said, I have resigned from the military. The reason is to support you. I know you're sending us money, but we don't know what you're facing here. Maybe you're sick, you're training, dirty clothes. She wanted to support me, and that's why the reason she came out. I thank her for her decision, and the rest was history. And we started living in France, and we really enjoyed MARSAN, southwest of France. Nice food, nice Bordeaux wine, the best in the world. So it was good for the family. That was the best game I've ever played in a French barbarian game. I can remember that game when me and Marika Vunimbaka, we were playing in Leicester. And then we were invited to play for the French barbarian. And the South African was like unbeaten for, I don't know, they won the World Cup in 95. 96, they won all the games. They were winning, I don't know, maybe 20 games or 30 games in a row. But they came to Biarritz, I remember that game, and we played them. It was the Livermore brothers were there, Dominici was there. We played for the French Barbarians, and we beat them at home in Biarritz. And that was the best opportunity for me to play for the French Barbarians. And we beat the unbeaten Springboks, because they've been beating New Zealand, Australia, and all those teams. For me to play in that game, and we beat them, it was an honor and privilege for me to beat such World Cup champions in 15s, and we stopped that unbeaten run for more than a year and a half, and more than 20-30 games they've been playing. French rugby, it's like Fijian, how we play rugby in Fiji. Those years, rugby in Europe was like just I always call it 10-man rugby, because it goes from the forwards, a maul, 9-10, kick the corner, go, they kick for goals. Now it has changed. The French rugby was like, it's a French flair, it's like the Fijian flair. That's why I enjoyed playing rugby in MARSAN. And I helped MARSAN from Pro D2 to Pro D1. When we beat Montauban, and we were promoted to play the big teams like Stade Français, and all those teams out there, and we really had a great time in France. And as I said, I want to thank the Fédération Française for giving me the opportunity to play. And I played in France, only 2 players in France up to now, foreign players, were given the opportunity to play, not like foreign players. We were given the opportunity to play as a French eligibility. So the only thing, I already played for Fiji. Tony Mas was the second one for New Zealand. He represented France in 15th rugby, and I couldn't because I already played for Fiji. So the bonus for that was limited number of players are allowed to play for a club. I was playing not as a foreign player, as a local player, and I want to thank the French Rugby Union for that. I believe the next year for Fiji Rugby for the World Cup 2023 will be much better for Fiji. I believe that the boys will be ready, We have a very good pathway throughout the tournament. The Fijian draw has been playing. For me, this draw experience, the draw team that has formed the beginning of this year, last year they've been training, it is best for Fiji. And I thank the Fiji Rugby Union and the draw CEO and all that are behind the scenes who organized the Fijian draw to play in the Super Rugby. 26 years and we've been in this tournament. And it's a great build-up for the World Cup next year. The reason is we always struggle to come to camp for 1 month or 3 weeks to come to camp and go to play a test rugby. Sometimes we train for 1 week and go test rugby. When we're meeting Tier 2, it's okay, we can do that for Tonga, meeting Tonga, Samoa and all these little teams out here. We're talking about Tier 1 team. When Fiji meets and train for 1 week and play against test rugby, I'm talking we want to compete against Australia, New Zealand, France, England, Scotland, all these teams and try and be competitive. The bonus is to win, to be competitive. That is what we want. And to win, it's a bonus. And that's what is lacking, the team that we win together. When we play a test rugby, take for instance, when we take a winter test matches, November, that window. When we play all the Six Nations, these teams have been playing together from the Six Nations, the beginning of the year. Then in autumn, they have test in the middle. They've played nearly 10 or 12 games already in the year. And we coming into camp just 1 month and playing, we have the best individual players, rugby players in the world. The problem is like we need to play as a team together. They understand each other. The weakness, when it comes to the 40 minutes, when it comes to the 50th minute, when we come to the 60 minutes, who can still have the guts to survive? Who can finish the game? That's what we can see happen just last weekend. We started off well. 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 60 minutes, it was like standing. And that is where we can call that we understand each other. Okay, we cannot still do this, we need to do this. So that is what I'm talking about. With this draw team, and I believe that couple of 8 or 10 players, I believe that the coach is trying to pick, which is really good. And I believe that's the way to go. And if they will be picking the big team, a couple of top players from Europe to come and join, I believe we have a great opportunity. So I believe the World Cup next year, Fiji will be in a better position. Even though we have Wales and Australia, I believe it's Fiji time. Fiji will get these two teams, Australia and Wales, in this World Cup, the way that we are going at the moment. Yes, to the boys, to the Fijian boys out there in Makusi, I think that's the best training facility out there in Europe, and you have the opportunity to train at a World Cup facility. And I want to thank the French ambassador here in Fiji for giving us the opportunity to train in that international environment. And on behalf of the President, the Prime Minister, the Cabinet Ministers, all the 14 provinces of Fiji, all your families in Fiji and all over the world, rugby fans all over the world, we want to wish you all the best. Make sure play, enjoy the tournament, and play like it's the last game of your life. Give all. There's no tomorrow. It's not guaranteed. And make sure show that we are capable of entertaining rugby all over the world, but win at the end of each tournament. To all our rugby players that are playing in France, make sure the club has trusted you, believed in you that you can help the club go to the next level. Look, they are looking after you, make sure do your part. Go training, work hard as you can. A lot of players are wanting to come to France, you are there. Make sure make the most of the opportunity to keep the door open. I was in France 4 years, I opened the door for many rugby players to come in because I train hard. I help the team go to the next level, from Pro D to Pro N. That's what I did. And I want you to do the same. Make sure go training, discipline, look after yourself, so that you keep opening the door for all the younger brothers that are still in school wanting to come to France. And to all my friends in MARSAN, to all my friends there, Petit Nadal and everybody out there in MARSAN, to all the coaches, to my Papa PLA. Thank you for looking after the Fijian coming to MARSAN. And make sure we are still supporting the MARSAN out there. Allez, let's start. MARSAN is so important for me. The reason, it was my first club in France. I didn't want to go in there because I created a family bond out there. Secondly, which is more important, my son Waisele Serevi Jr. was born in France on September 2nd, 2000. That's why France is still a home to my family, the Serevi family.